see death around the corner.
I see death.
Them trap boys plot to send you to the corner.
I see death. I see death.
I see death around the corner.
I see death.
Stay on your turf and don't ever cross the border.
I see death. I see death.
I see death around the corner.
I see death.
For a taste, the fiends look out and warn
I
ya.
see death. I see death.
I see death around the corner.
I see death.
I gotta make it out or end up a goner.
I see death.
This needs no introduction. You see it. You know what it is. The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is our predictions for Fury versus Wilder. And I'm starting off with our lead predictor. You know who he is. Ned the TBE.
TBE.
I ain't have to hesitate on my prediction. You know who I'm going with already. Batman. The Gypsy King. Gypsy no slipsy. Pause. The crowd sounds crazy to me. But Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury.
Yo, Dad, what's wrong with you?
Tyson Fury by round 2. KO. Straight up, man. My man bringing the business to that boy. Wilder, yo, it's been a great run. You knocked out 41 bums.
Now, like Luis Ortiz is a bum, bro. Like,
No, don't get it.
I'm not gonna. My bad. You knocked out 39 bums. You hear me?
So, CG, you're so like invested in it, you can't laugh at it.
yo, you know what? You know what's funny? Like when I used to say, like for example, when I used to say Ukrainian soup, right? Never once did I mean any disrespect to the Ukraine when I was saying that type of stuff.
Who am I disrespecting?
Flex to say, yo, 41 bums, like it was light. 41 bums.
Hey,
like,
yo, watch the edits. Like Trill would say, watch the edits, man. Like we got it on tape. We got Wilder on tape, yo. Come on, we caught Wilder in 4K. Okay, so you know Wilder, you had a good run. I don't know where you go after this. If you want to continue fighting, props to you, brother. But you know, at this point, the top 5 is not. You are not a part of that. Maybe top 10, asterisk. But you know. You have a place in the world. You have a place in the world, Deontay, and that's great. That's amazing.
TBE. Would you like to invite people to an event?
Yo, Trev, you got a section. Kaden, you got a section. G, Complex, Mo. Y'all if you meet the party in time, you could get in, yo. Like that's it, yo. Y'all on the dance floor.
What's this party? You got to tell the people what the party is. TBE.
Next Sunday night at 12:01. No, Sunday morning, Saturday night. You know, it's right there on the bridge. On the East Coast is gonna be Sunday. On the West Coast is gonna be Saturday. But at 12:01 Eastern time, it's gonna be Deontay Wilder's retirement party. Like G.
What's the dress code?
You got funeral style, you know, all black.
all black.
You gotta come say goodbye, yo. But you know, it's like it's yo, you all are welcome. But yo, for G, for Kaden, Trail, and me, we got a section. We got sections, multiple sections. But for G, Complex, and Mo, y'all gotta wait in line, yo. Mo, I love you to death, yo. But you know, it's just that
Hey,
it's the way our paths cross.
Ned, what food you serving?
We serving wild wings, wild drinks, G-packs, G-tears all night, baby. You know how to go down.
Are you serving party refreshments? Is there any party refreshments gonna be there?
Of course, yo. We got the G drinks, G tears on deck. Like it's for everybody. It's going all night. G tears, new. It's like Ciroc. You know when Ciroc hit. The G tears is like that, yo. It's gonna be impactful to your life. You take a hit of that, you're gonna know what G felt.
That's so weird. He still loves talking about how it tastes.
You gonna know what G felt, yo. That's all. I'll give it at that, yo. It's a moment to not miss.
All right, we're gonna move on to the predictions. So, Big Mo, who you got?
I'm matching the TBE's energy, man. I'm going Wilder in 4. I feel like he got to do it. He got to do it early. The later it goes, you know, the more the odds is against him. I'm gonna say Wilder in 4 if he's gonna do it.
So Wilder in 4, and are you showing up to the retirement party?
I'll be there. Like I told you, I'm coming in through the back door.
Hey.
All right, so you're picking Wilder in 4 rounds. Can we count on you to show up to the Boxing Bros on October 10th to discuss the fight?
I'll be there. I'll be here.
All right, cool.
And we should do it live.
Should do it live.
Just saying.
I don't know, man. Live.
Because
We'll talk about it.
I want y'all people to hear y'all crying live. I want them to hear you crying live.
If they hear us crying, it's going to be from laughter.
I want them to hear you crying live.
I'm going to turn it over to Complex. What's your prediction?
Oh, all right. So we jumped right into it. Look, you guys already know where I stand, right? I don't think it's a secret. I think it's Wilder. I think it's probably by KO, but I say don't be surprised if you see a decision as well. I think whenever these fights happen, the craziest thing happens, right? Whenever there's much on the line, you never know what could happen. So I think it could be Wilder by KO. I think it could be Wilder by decision, but I think Wilder will win. I just want to say a couple things. You know, people are crapping on this fight already. They don't want to watch it, whatever. That's fine. That's your opinion. But it's not unprecedented in boxing for guys to lose a previous fight and come back to prevail in the second or third fight, right? We've seen this in boxing history. And I just want to bring up the story of Joe Louis, who, when he was a young fighter, fought one guy named Max Schmeling. And Max Schmeling came over from Europe, was a German fighter, and said, I could beat this American, this brash American that's knocking everybody out. I could beat him. I got his style. I got him down pat. He came over to America and he beat Joe Louis, right? And he undressed Joe Louis, and it was a very embarrassing loss for Joe Louis. When they fought the second time, Joe Louis knocked him out in 1 round, right? So it's not exact parallels, but there are times in history when one guy has your number, then the next time you may have his number. When guys are good, anything is possible. Pacquiao.
Just quickly, you got the floor still.
Oh, yeah.
To add to your parallel or to differentiate, you're talking about the brown bomber and not the bronze bomber.
Oh, did I mistake?
So maybe.
Did I say?
No. I'm saying Joe Louis is known as the brown bomber.
Yeah.
And Deontay Wilder calls himself
Exactly.
the bronze bomber. That could be another similarity or another difference.
That's also. I thank you for making that, because that's Wilder's almost namesake, right? Naming himself the bronze bomber after Joe Louis being the brown bomber. So thank you, Caden. Marquez and Pacquiao, they fought multiple times, very close fights, and then the one who got the last laugh in the fourth fight was Marquez. Look, the first fight, Wilder Fury, was completely different from the second fight. I think the third fight can be another completely different thing. So let's tune in. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys invited us to a party, you know what I'm saying, on Sunday morning, but I've got another party. I got the Wilder Victory Parade, you know what I'm saying? So I think I might not make it, but I'll show up either way.
Let's
go to their party.
We got the Wilder Victory Parade, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go to their party.
Y'all can send your Fury
You ain't
t-shirts.
invited.
Y'all can send your Fury t-shirts to the Third World or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Joshua Win t-shirts, all those stuff, you know what I'm saying? All those Fury t-shirts, the Fury Joshua Undisputed. I'm seeing some kid in somewhere wearing them t-shirts, like walking around.
You know, Complex does not reflect the boxing bros as a whole.
Because Wilder,
we
gonna be bomb squatted out. We're gonna be African out. You know, I might. You know what I'm saying? If he wins, I might come out with my African attire. You know what I'm saying? I might.
Hey, complex. You know They got free drinks at their party. We going over there.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a little sad, but we could just go.
We got the wild wings too. Don't forget.
Food already cooked over there. We going over there,
bro.
Another addition to the menu.
Chips next week. It's pure mushy peas. All y'all in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put a little bit on the chips. The salt and vinegar. We got that next week.
Hey, you know what, Ned? You know what we need to add to the menu? We need to add more complex carbs to the menu.
We got complex. No, listen. We got G-tiers, complex ribs, and more music. because it's going down. It's retirement part. It's going down.
Look, man, I'm excited. It's gonna be crazy. I got Wilder. I'm backing Wilder 1,000%. It is what it is. Let's go, Wilder. Bomb squad.
Conspiracy.
Y'all ready?
Peace.
Peace.
Deontay Wilder. That's it.
Nah, man. How you see it playing out, G?
So listen, the way I be predicting and everything, I be getting bad luck. So I'm coming humble so I could stay humble and receive a blessing. Deontay Wilder. That's it. I don't care if it's 12th round. I don't care if it's first round, 5th round, knockout, decision, TKO, KO. Wilder just win. That's my prediction.
So I got to expose G before I give my prediction. I'm going to have Trill go last because I feel like Trill's probably the most objective on this subject. It's probably the one who people are like, where is he going to go? I feel like there's no mystery where I'm going with this. But before I go this, I got to expose this phony, goofy, wearing G right now. G, you see what G's doing? G's fake humble right now to try to change the juju. Listen, when Ugas beat Manny Pacquiao, G brought up Santeria. He brought up the fact that Ugas had to sacrifice a goat to beat a goat. That's what G said, right? And G was all for it. Now look at G right now. G's being all humble. He's fake humble. He's trying to change the juju. G was missing for a chunk of the week, and he may have gone to Haiti. I'm telling you, everyone, he may have gone home.
Hey, I had to get Wilder's rum endorsement. You feel me? So, you know.
So I'm just saying, strange things may happen because G's sitting here trying to now keep the same energy, G. On October 10th, keep that same energy you have right.
Hold on. October 10th, I'm gonna keep 100 with y'all. I'm not keeping this energy. Just know that. Yo, Complex, I'm gonna join you, bro. We acting a fool. So
keep your peace, God energy. That's how you know your peace, God energy. We are the world vibes is be lonely, G. So we ain't sitting here rocking with that. Hey, everybody. Your G-Packs are in the sky on October 9th because Fury is going to obliterate this dude. You have a dude who's trying to learn how to box at the age of 36 years old. He's had 40-some odd previous fights of swinging wildly and doing wild things. He's trying to learn how to box against, what the performance Usyk put on against Joshua. Fury's still a great boxer, so he's trying to put on this performance against arguably the best heavyweight boxer in the division, who's proven that he can fight Wilder to a draw by outboxing him and prove he can stop Wilder by going forward and putting them hands on him. Wilder proved he can drop Fury if he lands the right punch. Although if you look in the second fight, Wilder landed his punches and he had no impact on Fury. You can bring up the costume was too heavy. You can bring up spiked water. You can bring up 8-weight gloves. You can bring up every excuse in the book. When the bell sounds, it's just Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. And I believe that Tyson Fury really wants to beat the brakes off this dude for what he said, for what he did. But I'm not just talking about it, I'm being about it. I'm so confident. I made a bet with G. And my bet wasn't even about Fury winning, because I don't even care about that. I bet G $80 that Fury will stop Wilder before the 7th round. That's the bet I made, because that's how confident I am in what's going to happen to Wilder. Wilder doesn't see the 7th round. Fury's going to stop Wilder before the 7th round. This dude is trying to do too much too soon against a fighter that's too good for all that. And when you have the type of flaws that Deontay Wilder has, it's just possible for me to see him fixing it even within a year of boxing, especially when you're doing it in sparring, you're doing it in training camp, because no one's pushing you to that limit that Fury's going to be looking to push you to. So the retirement party, I will see you all there. Come visit my section. Go visit TBE section. Wild Wings, Complex Carbs, G Packs to the sky. Wilder, you had a good run. True Dollar
Let us
Bill.
know how you feel in the
No,
comments.
we didn't get predictions, Dollar Bill.
Joe,
Yo, I see what you trying to do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I mean, I feel everything that you guys are saying, especially Kaden. You nailed right on the head. So it's really not much for me to say. But you do know what I've been calling since the second fight. Something in my stomach, something in my gut just tells me we're going to see these guys again. I don't know. It's just weird. I've seen the story before. It's just like, I feel like we're going to revisit this fight some kind of way. But I do have Tyson Fury winning. I don't see it's. I got Tyson Fury. I think that Tyson Fury is gonna definitely win this fight. I just can't see how it's gonna happen because something in my gut is saying a full fight. But my head is saying Tyson Fury because, all right, let me tell you the story. I like Deontay Wilder. And believe it or not, Caden, my brother, liked Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to understand this. But
before G did.
Yeah, but we gotta. Sometimes it come on here, right? And it
matters because this is what I'm sorry, Dollar Bill. It matters because this is what G does. Like I like Benavidez before G tried to take Benavidez. Now G's Mr. Benavidez. When I was picking Wilder, when I picked Wilder to be the guy who was going to be the best heavyweight from America, G picked Seth Mitchell. When Wilder was fighting Bermain Stavern to be heavyweight champion, I picked Wilder, G picked Bermain. And now in 2021, you would forget all that because G is now Mr. Wildette. But anyway, go ahead, Dollar.
Yeah, no, everything you were saying. Look, I think that my head is saying Tyson Fury after you. And no, when I was going back to my story, I'm so sorry, guys. Got a little messed up. But we like Deontay Wilder personally, his struggle, the previous videos, which you'll see that Caden expressed and told you why we had liked him, you know. But we can't lie to ourselves. We love the sport so much. There's fighters that I like that don't have impressive records, that are not really that good. I just like them because I like them. You know what I'm saying? But just because I like him, I can be objective and be like, I really don't want to see him fight, or he's really not letting his hands go, or I can be objective because I love this sport. What I'm trying to say is, when I picked Deontay Wilder to beat Tyson Fury. There was this one time that I was on the bandwagon saying that Wilder would beat AJ. I'm trying to tell you, this is how much I like Deontay Wilder. But I've seen that he didn't try to improve all this time. Then he gets into this draw and I picked him to win. But it was a draw. And I've seen how Fury boxed. And I've said, if Deontay Wilder made a comment, he said, I don't need to. All I need is this right hand. From that on, right when he said that, I said Fury got him. And I picked Tyson Fury to win that fight. Like Caden said, it's too much, too late. And I think that Tyson will make him pay. But I think that we'll be seeing this fight again. So I'm going Tyson Fury.
All right. Before we close, I just want to also highlight Complex knows deep down inside that Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder in the first fight because on Facebook, he wrote that Tyson Fury won the fight.
That's
But then
not
he
true.
went to sleep and he refused to acknowledge it. He refused to accept it. And then the next morning he wrote, upon reflection, the fight was actually a draw. Now, Complex, tell
That's
me
not
I'm
true.
lying. Tell me I'm lying.
Let me clarify, because this is what Caden. See, Caden's a smart guy. I like Caden. You guys don't know me and Caden are good friends in real life. I love all these guys, but Caden's a funny guy and he's very smart, so I like that. After watching the first fight, I said the fight could have gone either way. I said I could either see a draw or a close points win for Fury. And when I actually checked my scorecard, I was like, wait a second. Actually, I did score a draw because with 2 knockdowns, you have a 4-point cushion. You only need to win 3 more rounds for it to be a draw. Then also, if you look at the CompuBox, Fury only landed 11 more punches in a close fight. So the judges, especially the British judge, scored it a draw. I think a draw is fair the first fight. It was very even. Fury was.
I wouldn't dispute that.
Fury's ducking and diving. Yeah, he's doing a lot of that, but his output wasn't as much. Wilder was throwing more, but while they landed very similar, and Wilder's the reigning champion. So in those close rounds, it's not out of the ordinary to say, you know what, that leans toward Wilder. So a draw isn't, people like, Fury won like 9 rounds or whatever, something crazy. Like, come on, stop it. Like,
I got an example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Ned was like, yo, Fury won that first fight, blah, 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 blah. Ned's going crazy in my car. I showed Ned, I believe, Ned, what round was it? Was it round 6? We watched round 6. Fury literally did not land 1 punch. Wilder landed like 3 punches in that round. And I was like, you still think Fury won that round? Ned was like, and that's when I knew Ned's a hater.
That's the thing. I don't like to debate this a lot because, it doesn't matter.
Ned, tell the truth.
Hold on, let Ned respond, Ned.
I had something on my chest. Trill, I want to say what you just said right now was really touching, almost brought a tear to my eye. And honestly, it really wanted me to change my decision. So right now, I want to really predict right now, Wilder loses by embarrassment this fight.
Yo, mind you, this is the same guy who said last week AJ 6 rounds against Usyk. So it's cute.
Hey, yo, here's the thing. I don't care what you bullied Ned into saying when no one else was around, G. Okay? I don't want to hear it.
I ain't never bullied
You watched around with Ned.
I ain't never bullied Ned in my life. You know what I mean? Never. Never ever.
Yo,
bro, come on, bro.
Now I'm just saying the eyes is low.
With the eyes, no.
With the eyes, no.
I'm just a poor humble teacher. You feel me?
Yeah,
I never bullied Ned. Never bullied Ned.
G was watching the 6th round.
Sometimes you just gotta own it.
Yo,
sometimes you just gotta own it. Listen,
I never bullied my son before. I disciplined my son. I don't bully my son. You feel me?
I ain't scared of you no more, G. I ain't scared of you.
Yo, Ned, tell him everything you did to me.
Coming right back to you.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah, can I say one? Can I add one more thing?
Okay, what's that?
All right. Look, at the end of the day, Wilder's not supposed to win, right? You got Fury, who is taller, heavier, younger, right? Generally in boxing history, that's a very bad makeup for a guy. Wilder's only lost to Fury, right? I don't care what you want to say about the rest of his career. The first fight was a draw. The second fight, he got hit and went down and he lost by knockout. But Fury still couldn't get him out of there. 7 rounds in, Fury's throwing everything he can and he can't get Wilder out of there. Wilder's got a spirit. Wilder's got a fighting spirit that is ready literally to die in that ring. Not saying we want to see that, but Wilder's got another kind of spirit. And I think Wilder has an intangible. That's what's brought him through his career this whole time. He doesn't box well because he started boxing at like the age of 20. So yeah, he's not a perfect boxer, but Wilder is a fighter's fighter at heart. And I think Wilder is going to have the fight of his life on October 9th. I think that's the X factor that brings him through. You can make every other argument about why Fury should win, and I'll actually agree with you. It's like, you know what, you're right. On paper, that should happen. But that's why we played the games, baby. That's why we played. You play to win the game, right? And they got to show up. And I'm looking at Fury a little suspect too, because Fury, I believe he lied about COVID and he didn't want to fight. He wasn't ready. I think Fury was trying to overlook this fight. And for Fury, he has more to lose in this fight. because remember, Fury's a big star right now. If he loses, this is it. There's no. I know Chill says there might be a fourth one, but if Wilder wins, I doubt seeing Wilder give Fury another shot after all the shenanigans, the court cases. So Fury's got more pressure on him to win, and like you said, it's his first defense. And Fury's performances, he can rise to the occasion, but he can also fall low. Even though he wins, we've seen him struggle in fights. So that's why, for me, things are pointing towards Wilder. I think we're going to find out October 9th. I'll see y'all October 10th right here on the Boxing.
But are you committed to coming here on October 10th?
You heard him.
I got no problem. How else can I talk my shit?
G, you
How else
usually
can I
don't
talk
show
my
your
shit?
real side when we're recording, so we're still recording, G. We're still recording, G.
My former self just kicked in. Yeah,
before rehabilitation kicked in.
hey man.
Before G gave his life to Allah, the old version of G. Now he's peaceful. All praise be due to Allah.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. It's going down with the Boxing Bros.
Peace.
When things seem bleak, walk with me. To navigate these streets, walk with me.